Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sandra Thompson. I'm the International Marketing Manager for the Design Essentials brand. And I'm going to introduce the panel today and then leave you in their capable hands. In my job, I travel a lot throughout Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and in fact our brand is manufactured in Atlanta, Georgia. An Afro-American owned company, 29 years, but what I see when I travel is that we do live in a very diverse world. There are people of all ethnicities in many countries with curly hair. And so the question for the panel today is, how has the hair and beauty business evolved to incorporate inclusivity in our diverse world? Because we do live in a diverse world, and that's something we need to accept and we need to incorporate in everything that we do. So that's the question for the panel today, and I'm going to leave you with them to discuss it. Thank you very much.
That question again for me one more time. I just want to make sure everybody got it. Everybody looks
okay, so you may need to translate as well on the audience. How has the hair and beauty industry evolved to incorporate inclusivity in our diverse world?
I think you only have a handful of manufacturers who probably can answer that question, or really, what am I thinking? Satisfy that diverse customer, because we know that, you know, one head can have, you know, many textures, you know, right off the bat, but you have so many brands out there today that have come into this natural space. I think we were ethnic, then we became natural, now we're multicultural. However, that space is not truly multicultural. That space is ethnic. But the problem is that we have now the large corporations who've decided to get a piece of that pie because all of you spend your hard-earned money to buy products, and they like those numbers. They really like the numbers that we, black people, are spending money in our industry. It'd be great if we could spend money with our people, our black-owned companies, and not every company is black-owned. There's a small list of black-owned companies. But there's only a few, and I have to say, Mixed Chicks, when we began, because we're a product, we truly are a multicultural product. We are a product that we feel, we always said from the beginning, whether you're black, white, Asian, Latin, Mediterranean, or any glorious combination, we feel that you have a blend of textured hair. There's not just one texture on your head. So that's how we began, and when we began there were perhaps maybe only 6 other brands, and everyone was for a different texture. So to really answer that question, I don't think the industry is really, it hasn't evolved. They evolved in their marketing. So they will market towards everyone, yet their products cannot cover an array of textured hair. They want you to believe that, but they can't.
I think because clients, consumers have become more savvy about products, it's not necessarily how these companies have adopted, but it's how the clients have become more knowledgeable in what they buy, what they need for their hair, and so in that sense they are kind of steering the industry into a direction where we have more and more natural oils and humectants within our hair products, whereas a couple of years ago it was just basically silicones and mineral oils, and now the clients themselves are steering that change. So I don't think that the industry has done, I don't think it is possible for the industry to completely cater for specific groups, but they're doing the best that they can to incorporate everybody.
I agree. At Design Essentials, we want to make sure that everyone, regardless of your ethnic background, we have products that's designed for straight all the way down to coily texture here. So whether or not the industry has it, but we as a company have been doing this for over 50 years. So, and we have come on with strength. We have in our arsenal a number of a slew of different products, which, I mean, if you have, how many curl patterns on one head form, we have products that could work with that head form. So at Design Essentials, that's what we have evolved.
I want to tap into the beauty. You guys were talking about hair, but I'm in makeup, and I've seen a lot of changes, and I'm not saying that it's bad, but I have the feeling that it's more towards marketing and making money, and more towards like hype, in a sense, that really want to include this. So we're the ones exactly they're jumping on to get a piece of the pie, and that is what I see. And I think we should do something about it, and that's why I started to try and do these things. But it's really hard, especially in this country. For me, it's really hard because inclusivity is something that they see. They don't take it that serious. Like, if they say I want to include a foreign person, or I want to include, it's just one tiny bit. It's one little thing. It's never totally the same as all the others. It's always a tiny part of it, and that's what breaks my heart every time.
Well, I have to say, I think that at least you're being included. We come from the States, the United States, and we are still very segregated, unlike Europe. We love Europe because everybody, everyone's together. So that's what it looks like. Oh, well, in the UK, it's very blended, yes, but not here in Holland. So sorry. But for us at home, that's just why we created our product, because it is a very segregated industry. You are directed down the aisle for hair products and makeup just based on your skin color. And let me take it back for makeup, because there's no, they don't have anything for us. You go into a Sephora, I think now it's just Fenty, but that's Louis Vuitton. Oh, you don't have Fenty. You have MAC. You have MAC, but it's not, you have Black Opal. Yeah, so we made makeup sticks because we knew that we come in all different colors as well. But in our country still, it's a very divided, segregated place. We try to be that aisle where the worlds come together, and because of the color of our skin, we are not allowed to sell our products in the general market aisle. So we are only allowed to sell our products in this multicultural, which is ethnic. So just to explain, when you shop in the US, if you go into the stores, there's the general aisle, which is for white individuals. However, we still buy products in the general aisle, and there's the ethnic aisle. So we're separated. So there are times when people say, I didn't see your, if it's an Israeli woman, Mediterranean woman, I didn't find your product in the store. It's because she didn't know there was an ethnic aisle. So you have that too. We have to work to really unify. We have to become united, and we have to speak stronger. But I know for us, when we have terrible leaders like we have right now, hopefully we get out of there soon, we can make a change.